coming into day 3, not dropping a game like the Death said, but that's not to say that their games haven't been close. Multiple overtimes with a lot of the other opponents that they played throughout DreamHack Dallas. See if it's a repeat here against EG.
But they have another chance and go 15-0 into the semifinals, so we'll see what FC Barcelona cooks up. Where's the defense of Evil Geniuses? Classics starting things off, flips one off the sidewall, off to the offense of Barcelona as they push back onto Evil Geniuses' half. Steal away that corner boost as well, and already trying to find some quick passes out into the middle of the pitch and put some pressure on that EG defense.
Devo trying to push this one out from his own end, bringing it down. Alpha, MVP for Europe, trying to find a way through the EG defense. This is an opportunity there as Bluey couldn't connect. Classics trying to go through Devo there. It's up to Corrupted G to make a play. A long clear comes out for EG.
And Devo as well as another character over on that Barcelona side of things that you really got to keep your eye on, apart from, you know, already the wonders that are Alpha and Bluey. Devo has been, or at least has had, great spurts of challenge capability and getting a lot of possession for that Barcelona squad. So how will Evil Geniuses break out of their own half is going to be the big question. Already some early double commits, though, costing them a lot of position on the pitch and forcing them to just try and buy some time. Great challenge from Drip A to at least get things back in order, and the bump on Alpha 54. So Drip A, big individual effort to get things back in order for EG. Tap out to the side. Bluey circling with Alpha in the midfield. Tap towards the backboard, and Drip A again, another save. Why not add another onto the tally for him? As Barcelona, they haven't been pushed onto defense since game 1 started.
EG have just been locked in. A big bump on Corrupt G might open up some space here for Alpha. Couldn't go through Classics and Drip A. Devo keeping the pressure on here for FC Barcelona. Classics down to Corrupt G, but shut down by Alpha. Dangerous ball comes across the box, but no one there from Barcelona to slow it down. Devo now in the midfield. A second touch to Bluey. Trying to get a second one off the back wall. And he pops it up for Alpha. Classics late to this one. Going to see what Alpha can do with it. Tries to get a flip off it. The follow through from Bluey, and he just dumps it through for Barcelona.
Classics didn't even have a chance here. He was on the backboard with 20 boost, and he was trying to get set for the flip reset from Alpha, and it just dropped off his car, and then he jumped at it, and Bluey was right there to just throw it along the ground. Classics, way too many things to deal with at one time.
Lots of option there for Alpha when he got control of the ball, when he knew that Classics wasn't going up. Barcelona make EG pay.
And they finally broke him down, too. To EG's credit, they're on defense that entire time, and it just now finally got broken down. So off the backboard already. Back onto defense are Evil Geniuses, and Barcelona continuing that great pressure. Solid clear from Classics. Coming off his back wall, Alpha once more into the corner. Bounce into the middle, and diving stop. Classics able to make a save, but they still can't get the ball out of their half. Evil Geniuses need to find some space. Pass down to Corrupted G, only one touch, and once more into the corner.
Scary situation there for Evil Geniuses. Lots of space all the way to their goal line there. Nobody was there to meet it. Barcelona, well, Evil Geniuses really getting the clear there. Barcelona, a lot of pressure so far throughout game number 1. 1 goal to show for it, and they'll take it. Devo now challenging Corrupted G in the midfield. Drip A there to support. He's been quiet. Really, all of EG have been quiet. They've just been playing defense for most of game 1. Here's Classics. Maybe a try downfield. They got Bluey to fight. This one going off the back wall. No follow-up there. Corrupted G sets it up for Drip A, and Alpha there to meet it.
Oh!
Drip A gets a second touch. The ball was cleared right into him.
It was actually a great block. They needed it. It sets up a second opportunity for Corrupted G, and into the middle. Evil Geniuses find an equalizer because Drip A made another big play, and Classics got the pass off.
And they've only had a couple chances downfield, but Evil Geniuses take advantage when they come. They tie the game up late here against Barcelona.
Monster block from Drip A on that clear from Barcelona. Set it all up, and well done. Classics and Corrupted G ready to jump on the chance. And Evil Geniuses, a much-needed goal and an equalizer here late, as you said. Pass across, down to Classics. Rolls one down across the floor, and an easy save for Devo. Devo taking his time, actually going to let Corrupted G approach, pass into the middle. Drippe doesn't jump at it, but he waits his turn and actually steals it away. He says, do it, clear it right at me. Watch this.
Big striker here from EG. It's Drippe. The ball just given to him, and Alpha could not react in time. Bluey still rotating back, and he makes them pay once more. Drippe doing so much for Evil Geniuses here in game one.
Barcelona commanding game number one. Well, now the pressure's on to continue to break down Evil Geniuses. You've been on offense pretty much the entire time, but you're down on the scoreboard. And Evil Geniuses, beautiful long clear there to waste some precious moments off the game clock.
Another dangerous ball here. The shot comes down from Corrupted G, and FC Barcelona slow to react here.
Stunned are Barcelona. It's not even anything you can really do. Alpha just has to dive at that ball and hope he can get there. Corrupted G just has to make sure it's in between the posts and to the left side. So Evil Geniuses, huge insurance goal at 32 seconds remaining. And what are you going to do if you're Devo, Alpha, and Bluey? Well, try and catch this backboard read as here comes Bluey. Shot, no problem for Drippe on the line. 20 seconds out into the corner for Bluey. They need a lot of distance coverage. ASAP not coming. Drippe not able to get through Alpha. Devo needs this push. It's out into the midfield. Bluey just a light tap out to the top and not quite there. So close off the bar, and things will stalemate at the end of game number one. Devo can't punch one in for good measure. And Evil Geniuses rally the troops, put 3 goals in what feels like 30 seconds, and just win game one.
And they take the first game off of Barcelona here at DreamHack Dallas. And the team to do it, you really wouldn't expect EG to come out and play so well against Barcelona, who have just been steamrolling through DreamHack Dallas. And here they are, up 1 game.
So, man, talk about a wake-up call. If you're Devo, Alpha, and Bluey, I mean, Barcelona were rolling there at the start of that game, just circling around in the midfield, boxing in Evil Geniuses. Plenty of opportunities, and then that one, Devo just jumping at it, probably expecting Drippe to be up and go for that shot, but he didn't have any boost on the second touch. And then that play right out into the middle for Corrupted G. All he had to do was make sure to get it on frame. And there they went. Fist bumps all around and a well-deserved win.
8 saves coming out from Evil Geniuses. They took their time to get going. They rolled with the punches from Barcelona, and they come out on the few chances they had downfield to make a couple goals, and then a third one there. Drippe leading the charge for EG.
Yes, 8 shots out of nowhere. Whole first half was all Barcelona. And then they just had to press so hard and try and make something happen. And at that point, Evil Geniuses had the space to work with and locked down on the midfield line and walked away with a quality game one win. So game number 2, honestly, I think if you're Barcelona, you repeat what you were doing in game number 1, but Drippe made a couple of big plays to break EG out. Liked the approach Barcelona had on offense. But can they get that magic that brought them to victory? Well, yes, to start off game number 2, a demo in the net, and Devo will strike one in.
Yeah, big demo comes out on Classics. It was Bluey hunting him down, and nobody else was back from Evil Geniuses. A free shot for Devo, and that's how you bounce back if you're Barcelona. Dropping a tough game 1 after all the pressure, after all the control. They get an early goal here in game 2.
Set the tone early. And can they keep things going as we continue on here? Out into the middle for Classics. Cleared away. Corrupted G will wait his turn on the ground. In comes Devo off the wall from Drippe out to Classics, but patience from Alpha 54 in the midfield line. Devo actually doesn't go for the pass, didn't ask for help at all, but it still slipped through everyone on Evil Geniuses' half. Now they've got one more on the corner of the box. Off this wall from Classics to Drippe, looking for Corrupted G upfield, but too short and cut down by Barcelona.
Alpha throws this one downfield. EG showing similar signs of the first game. A lot of defense here, letting Barcelona do what they want to go here, and still not punished as Alpha taps that one over Corrupted G. We've seen it before. Evil Geniuses rolling with the punches, like we've said, letting Barcelona do what they want. Looking for a clear, looking for that small gap in the defense.
Well, they just found it. They've broken out of their half. How long does it last? Not long, it would seem. Alpha so patient. Pass across, and unfortunately, Bluey too close, out in front of the ball, and can't put it on target. Devo right next to him fires one at the net, and Drippe to clear all the way out to the other half. Strong touch from Bluey off his wall, up to Alpha. Gonna roll around that corner. Evil Geniuses gonna try and fend off another push. Corrupted G, diving stop. And Evil Geniuses continue to battle it out here on their own half, but still, Barcelona looking to increase that lead. At least one more. Alpha 54 not able to come up with a touch, and Bluey will just go all the way back to his own half here.
Classics, EG starting to ramp up here on offense. Drippe on the attack, but Alpha does well to stay with this ball. Now Devo met by Corrupted G. Classics waiting for this clear from Bluey. Drippe there to help out. Still down by one. Evil Genius, a big demo comes out. Corrupted G goes, so Devo puts it high over his head. Classics forced to go back and clean this one out.
Trying to keep that chip up as close as possible. Beats two people of Barcelona actually on defense, and almost able to earn them a possession. He's tasked again and one-on-one, but now he loses control. He just didn't have anything to deal with that tough bounce, and Bluey put number 2 in for Barcelona.
And look at Devo go downfield here, getting this touch out to Bluey, beating all of the defense from Evil Geniuses. Great work from Devo to set up Bluey for an easy shot. A 2-0 lead opens up.
And Evil Geniuses again going to be tasked with some late game heroics. We're past the halfway point in game 2. Here comes Drippe towards the corner. And they lock down and get things set up, try and box Barcelona half into their own half and get that boost-starve game going that we always like to talk about. That's so important against a team like Barcelona. Bluey on a dribble, stopped by Drippe. Huge demo to take away the support of Alpha 54, but Bluey returns the favor on Drippe and forces him off the ball. And Evil Genius is trying to get possession here in that corner. Devo, again, such a strong force in the challenge game. Able to push that ball back towards his teammate, find a strong clear. And Barcelona will get set one more time to go on offense. Into the middle, Alpha 54 too slow. Bluey follow up towards the net, and Classics actually can't make it back. It will roll right in off the post, and 3-0 Barcelona. They dare EG to try a comeback.
And I wonder if this one was going off the post. Classics was trying to make the save, and it might have come out there. Classics in the end taps it home for Barcelona. A 3-0 scoreline with 1:40 left. EG have their work cut out for them.
Drippe unable to find a touch off the kickoff. Going to bounce right down. Bluey was ready for it, but Alpha unfortunately couldn't control that second touch and took it away. Classics and Drippe trade a little paint on the midfield line, and Corrupted G slightly too slow, punched into the ground, but Classics an easy clear. Bluey again to steal the boost, and Evil Genius is struggling to find a gap. Pushing Classics off that ball. Devo doing a great job controlling the presence. Drippe backboard. Corrupted G wanted the right-hand side and just a little bit too far behind the ball. Pushed it off the mark.
Drippe goes here, so EG are going to be down a player, and FC Barcelona couldn't really get anything going. Bluey just throws this one across the EG side. Time taking down in game number 2. That was the opportunity for Corrupted G. Couldn't find it. Here's Alpha in the EG corner. Drippe there to meet him. Now Classics one-on-one with Bluey. He's got Corrupted G in the box. This one goes high over the net. EG really haven't been threatening here. There's a shot from Drippe. Easily saved by Alpha, and Bluey immediately downfield. He might have a couple touches, gets a flip reset. Can't do much else.
It was great speed from Drippe, trying to cut that lead down a little bit and give him a chance with 30 seconds, but the patience from Barcelona is so good. Willing to wait in the net, try and make that stop, because nothing from Evil Geniuses when they've got a chance on net has been a banger of a shot. Devo just missing a double tap. And a long lift up the field, but so much time wasted off the clock. Evil Geniuses won't have any left to come back here in game number 2, and Barcelona, they did indeed wash, rinse, repeat, and even that denied. Bluey comes off the back wall of the net, and a clean sweep for game 2.
And for Barcelona, they feel like this game was the game that should have gone in game number 1. They get the lead, they hold on to it, they don't let EG show any signs of offense. They really had that one good shot opportunity from Corrupted G. We just couldn't find it. Taking a look at the replay, this is the goal from FC Barcelona
nice
here. A great demo coming out from Bluey to open up the space for Devo, and then Devo returning the favor downfield, setting up Bluey. And a great shot through, no one home from EG. Everyone was beat. And then finally the third goal here. Bluey just coming through, and Classics just couldn't get back in time. EG caught out on rotation.
And actually, all three of those goals, it was a pretty open net for Barcelona to shoot from. And Evil Genius is just a few milliseconds too late to rotate back into position. And that's them trying to be aggressive, trying to control as much space on the pitch as possible when you're on defense, trying to get that out there and get that boost away from them to push them further back and gain yourself some space. But when it is not clicking and you don't get some of those challenges to go cleanly in your favor, or at least in a more neutral fashion, it'll be just those few moments too late. And that's what happened in game 2 3 times.
And a lot less opportunity for EG. 3 shots to the 10 of Barcelona in the last game here. So EG's got to pick up the offensive attacks here, as they didn't show too much signs of life here in game number 2. Moving on to game number 3 now. A 1-1 scoreline in the series.
And pending kickoff, we'll see if Evil Geniuses can get themselves a strong start here. Devo straight through Classics, almost able to set up a scoring opportunity. Bluey has some time, not able to get the pass across, though. Alpha was right there for it. Misexecuted, and Barcelona give EG a chance to get out early on in game 3. Bluey with no boost. Strip a big miss, however, and that means free space on the pitch for Barcelona, as Devo, totally uncontested here, will take his time, but that corner, that roll, playing a lot of havoc with what he would like to do. Contest at the top of the box, nobody able to come up with a touch, means Alpha gets a strong clear, and Barcelona will break out.
EG once again finding themselves in their defensive pass, and poor clears coming out. Classics with no boost. He does give it to Drippe, a shot just wide of the target. Alpha there to find its way out. This one coming down to Corrupted G. A shot comes through, and Devo there to make the save. EG still pressing on here. Corrupted G again.
Oh my goodness,
denied by Alpha 54.
Driving up the back of his net, making a huge stop to keep the game tied. So close for Evil Geniuses. Probably their best chance in the series, it seems. At least if you watched only game 2. But here comes Bluey trying to split the defenders down the middle. And Corrupted G will cut that straight out. Devo follow up, going middle of the net. Corrupted G able to tip it out to safety. Alpha waiting his turn in the midfield, trying to stick that ball as close as possible. Off the ceiling, will go for the fake, but Classics just dove right at him. Said you got to be faster than that, and Corrupted G has to make a second save in game 3 for him.
EG, a chance for some offense, and it almost goes in for Classics and Corrupted G there. It almost worked out. Barcelona was beat.
Over the head of Drippe, not a good touch from Corrupted G. Here comes Devo, tough read, and will not find it. Alpha 54 to support Classics, big stop. Bluey not able to force the ball home. It's going to be a scramble back for them, and Alpha just able to buy some time. Classics can't find number 2, punched out to the corner, and Alpha 54 is able to make the stop.
And Classics almost had a counterattack there, downfield. Devo, met by Drippe, EG. Maybe some sparks of life here. Corrupted G's got help here in the top of the box. Classics waiting for the pass to come. It never does. He goes to the far side. The shot comes through. Devo's there to meet it, and Drippe accidentally flips away from the ball here. And Corrupted G now forced to pick it up from his own end. Beats one.
Oh dear.
By Devo. Can he find the target here? He's just got Alpha to beat, but he comes through and makes the save.
Big mistake from Barcelona, and again, huge effort in the one-on-one to pull that one back from the brink. And Classics trying to just rip one out to the left-hand side of the net. Drippe follow-up on the corner, missed touch. And Drippe having a rough go in the shooting department. The Fields backflip earlier. Over halfway, 2 minutes left. Drippe is on 28 points. He's been held dead silent in game 3.
Just under 2 minutes. Alpha trying to find that one across 2, go from EG. Bluey trying to take advantage here, goes past Classics, but he's got so much help from behind. Here's
Devo,
the pass out to Alpha, the shot wide. Bluey, one more try, goes off the post again. So close for Barcelona, and EG letting him have the time and space. Another big save comes out from Classics. Still Barcelona pressing on.
And finally a gap, but Bluey steals away the pass to Corrupted G, and that's out in the corner. Alpha 54 will finally punch it home. It took him a couple extra tries to get the job done, but in the end, Alpha will deliver.
So many shots coming from Barcelona, and EG can hang on for only so long. Here it finally drops. 6 shots for Barcelona. And they're finally able to get through the defense.
And a couple of huge opportunities in this game for Evil Geniuses as well. The one-on-one from Corrupted G turned aside by Alpha. Bluey's aggressive push in the midfield, giving Evil Geniuses a counterattack, got shut down by Alpha. Some close calls, but Barcelona have managed to hang on. But if you think Evil Geniuses keep getting a few more chances, here's another one for Drippe. Slow bouncing shot. Here's Corrupted G. Just needs it inside. That one rattles around. And Classic's not able to force it home. Evil Geniuses again denied.
Unlucky for Evil Geniuses. So close to put that one away. The follow-up from Classics. Can't find it. Corrupted G. The pass out to Drippe. Shot comes through.
There we go.
Drops for him. Finally getting through the defense, and we're tied up.
Vindication for Drippe. It's been a struggle to get the shooting going. Some bumps from Classics rotating out through the middle of the defense. Finds a gap in the net, and Evil Geniuses get their just desserts.
A tie game in game 3. EG returning the favor in pressure and shots that Barcelona gave him earlier. Here's Alpha, net by Classics. Corrupted G's downfield. Can he redirect it in net? Barcelona was caught out there for just a second. Here's Devo. Over to Bluey. Opportunity on target. Saved away by Corrupted G. Does beat Devo, but Alpha there to clean things up. The demo on Corrupted G might open something up for Barcelona. The attack slows down.
But that bump from Devo will push Drippe straight off the ball. Alpha, all the time in the universe, just crushed it upfield and actually allows Evil Geniuses to maybe have the last chance. Not to rotate back and pick up the ball first, but Bluey will have other thoughts. Devo out across the middle of the field, nobody home. And overtime looming, assuming nothing crazy happens. Alpha will slap it down. So here comes OT. And Evil Geniuses will be irate if this one does not go in their favor. Barcelona hanging tough on the goal line. Some crazy defensive stands by Alpha 54. And Barcelona looking to put pressure on Evil Geniuses.
Here comes Classics back the other way, though. EG have showed a lot more pressure in the second half of this game. Is still showing it here in overtime. A clear comes out from Alpha. Corrupted there to meet it. 2 go from Barcelona here as he's trying to find a way out. Can't do so. Stopped up by the Barcelona defense.
Out in the middle, Corrupted G with some space. Needs help from Classics. Rolls one towards the net. Almost catching. Oh, he will! Evil Geniuses find a tiny line, and Classics will roll it home.
Just when you thought they were out of it, Classics throws it down the field. He saw the gap in the defense. Alpha just couldn't get back in time, and Evil Geniuses squeak out a second win.
Disaster for Barcelona. Thought you had a little bit of time, go grab some corner boost, and here it is. Classics just throws one towards the net. They caught both of them. Both of them were headed for that corner boost. And Barcelona, they're going to be scratching their heads, and they'll be disappointed, to say the least, with how that overtime turned out for them.
Yeah, you saw Alpha going for the boost and then immediately turned around because you saw the shot was coming through. And give credit to Classics. He saw
placement.
That small gap and the placement there as well, just out of the reach of Alpha 54. And Evil Geniuses
continue to deny all expectation.
And in a game where they were getting crushed in the beginning, and then the second half of the game, it seems like they kind of turned things on. They had a lot more attacks on net, held the pressure against Barcelona.
11 shots.
Returned the favor many times. They have stuck around here.
And Barcelona, again, they stick to their guns. They know how they approach the game, you know. It's that aggressive push out of the midfield, some solid challenges, but the passing has not really been on point for them. They haven't been able to really find each other. It's just been push the ball upfield, you know, get it out into the middle and see if you can win the challenge and force it into the net if Evil Geniuses make a mistake. And Barcelona, I would say they've actually been winning that battle, but Evil Geniuses have always been able to pull it out of the net.
A team that was just relegated from the RLCS in the North American side.
Talk about vindication.
Comes out and puts up 2 games against Barcelona and could close out the series here.
Well, Devo, actually, that one slides under the nose as a kickoff. Chance for Barcelona, easy save, and Drippe will just push that ball all the way onto the Barcelona side of things. Midfield line, Corrupted G lays one down for Drippe towards the net. Easy stop for Alpha 54, and Feels like everyone taking a deep breath after that overtime, as that one's rocketed off the post. And Drippe down to Classics.
EG would love to strike first here. They've absorbed a lot of the pressure
they
from
might do
Barcelona.
it.
Second touch. Looking for a double commit, comes out from Alpha and Bluey. Corrupted G with no boost, tried to pick up that midfield line. Couldn't do so and lost possession.
Thankfully, his teammate picked it up, though, got the ball, and he'll make sure he grabs the second effort one on the opposite end. Alpha unable to find the secondary touch towards the back wall. Devo almost not able to come up with it. Gets a paw on it. Delays the push from Evil Geniuses. Great pressure being applied, but no help on the second follow-up touches. Drippe trying to win some challenges or look for some bumps. Bluey just let him go right by, and now it's Alpha on the dribble. Getting in front of Classics, rolls across, and great read from Alpha 54. Well executed from Barcelona. They force Evil Geniuses onto the line. They get him on the hook.
Alpha gets credit for this goal. He almost blocked it. It comes off of his car and pops up. Almost blocked the shot there from Bluey. In the end, still goes in. They'll be happy to see it up first here.
Kickoff going to be favoring Evil Geniuses. Corrupted G slapped at the backboard. 2 commit for Barcelona, but Alpha wins the second challenge. Out into the middle, though, for Drippe. Corrupted G applying the pressure on the midfield line. Means Evil Geniuses get a couple extra chances at the net here. Drippe, backboard, wants to. Alpha to deny and push out to the side. Corrupted G, though, keeping things going in the midfield. Some great pressure starting to build here for Evil Geniuses, but can they break down Barcelona? Across for Corrupted G, pass, shot, and that is an awesome equalizer.
And this is the best pressure that we've seen from Evil Geniuses in the vision from Classics. Look at all the space Corrupted G has to rip a shot on target. Ties the game up. 3 minutes left. Great
Pressure built up after the kickoff. They didn't let Barcelona out of their half past that point. And a well-executed passing play, some selfless and distinctly out of the EG playbook, you know. Classics just dishing the ball out, and the shot from the middle. Usually, you know, he'll pass it right next to the net, go for the demo, try and force somebody out of the way, but there's a little more in that bag of tricks for him. Down, Classics trying to win a challenge. Devo out to the side. Drippe, actually Alpha as well, not able to come up with a touch. But either way, Barcelona find themselves stuck in the Evil Geniuses corner. Classics over the head of one. Louis to support. Down to Corrupted G, though, towards the net. And again, Alpha 54. 4th save of the game in game number 4. And definitely getting the job done in that department, but not this time. Drippe rocks one to the top left.
Look at the placement here, and EG spending more and more time here with possession on the offensive half. Gets 2 to go, and then Bluey hiding behind the post. Can't get to the play in time, and it's because of the placement from Drippe. EG take the lead.
And all the pressure continuing to build. Kickoff push. Corrupted G not able to beat out Bluey to the ball. Classics down the gut. And Bluey to deny, but Barcelona, the offense has been slowly drying up as game 4 has gone on, and they absolutely need one here. Down to the middle, Classics, free ball. Corrupted G figuring out how to get over the top of one. Devo has to buy time, gets it out to the midfield line, but Bluey and Alpha trying to figure out who should be going for this ball to control their corner boost. Luffs one towards the net and an easy stop, but a double commit. Classics down in the middle. Alpha gonna have to make sure it gets home. And out to safety, but Drippe, they said feed the hammer. He'll drive the nail.
Coming through, clutch for Evil Geniuses. A scramble in the box for Barcelona, and Drippe comes through, beats out everyone, and puts it away for Evil Geniuses.
Big goal, massive insurance, and Barcelona on the brink. But not over yet. Plenty of time. Minute 40. Good kickoff. Nets them an opportunity. If they can get some offense finally rolling here in game 4. Compared to the rest of the series, only mustered 4 shots in this game. Evil Geniuses, 12.
And this is the most impressive game we've seen from Evil Geniuses. So much time, so much possession, and Barcelona just haven't figured it out here.
Pass off the backboard for Bluey. Drippe denies that opportunity. Devo trying to build pressure. Takes a chunk out of Classics, but Bluey and Alpha collide on the midfield line as well, slowing that push. out of the midfield for Barcelona. Devo around 1, around 2. Corrupted G, great support though. Down to Drippe. If he can get this ball into the middle, it's dangerous, but the only one home is Alpha. Cut right, Devo. Lofted towards net, Drippe to clear. Time becoming more and more of a factor. Barcelona on the brink.
Devo, what can he do with it? Corrupted G shuts that down. Drippe rotates back as Bluey's clear. Not that great. This is a shot down from Classic's going to get back to it off the post. Corrupted G still pressing on here for Evil Geniuses. Barcelona have not looked organized on defense, and EG have taken advantage. 20 seconds left on the clock here. Do Evil Geniuses do the impossible against FC Barcelona? This ball stuck in front of Alpha, and Bluey. Classics comes through. He can't find the target. 10 seconds left. It's looking bleak. Drippe to the midfield, down to Corrupted G. The shot comes through and saved away by Alpha 54. EG are going to take down FC Barcelona. Unprecedented.
There's a let's go from Classics and big smiles all around. Evil Geniuses, the second team from North America, along with Cloud9, to advance onto the semifinals. And unlike what I said, Devo will not have an opportunity to win his first DreamHack. A rough end, despite a beautiful run through day 1 and 2. 12-0 has become 12-1, and Barcelona are out.
And these stats here in this last game definitely paint the picture. 15 shots for Evil Geniuses. Barcelona were forced to make 9 saves, and they only put up 5 shots. EG were all over him in this last game.
Way to deny all expectations. And Evil Geniuses, they might not make Jersey, but they're going to the semifinals. And when we come back, those will start at DreamHack Dallas. It's day 3. You're not going to want to miss how we wrap things up.